Hello, if you're here, I am here. I will wait a few minutes. I am so happy about this haul. This is epic. Although I suppose I don't know. I try to make them all epic. Why would I be buying non-epic orchids? That's a good question. So I will wait for a couple more minutes, see if anybody shows up. Well, hey there, Shallow. Thanks for showing up. I'm gonna save this one for last. I already know what this one is. So I am gonna make this quick. I know it's earlier than 6. Maybe I should wait a little bit. Since I did actually say 6. Although I've got a lot in here that I should just get started. I want to get. It's already 6 o'clock, and I want to get it going. It's been a long day. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This is a first time order from this company. I've looked at their stuff forever, and probably, uh, yeah, it's not so bad. But this is the time, like you said, everybody's getting off work, and you have a lot of things to do, like we all do when you get off work. You can't just drop everything and kind of just hit the couch or hit the computer and look at a video. So, like I said, I still have to cook my dinner, but that's not a big deal. So anyway, I ordered this from Plantillo La Orquídea, and for some reason, when I uh, first looked at their website a few years ago, for some reason I thought that they were out of the states, that you couldn't order their plants. They were imports basically. So I was shocked that I was able to order them. Well, another reason why I didn't order them was because I saw many things that I wanted, and I knew that when I finally ordered, it was going to be a nice size order, and I wanted to make it worth it. So here we go. They are out of Sarasota, Florida. I'm sure if you're watching this video and you are an alcoholic, and many people are from Florida, like Shallow. So I'm sure that Sarasota, Florida is on your radar. You probably already have been there, I'm sure. So this is probably nothing to you, but I am excited. Again, this came in the middle of winter. Hey, Kathy. And we are getting snow right now as we speak. Not much snow, but it's probably between 1 and 2, maybe 3 inches that we're expected to get, which I still don't think is much. They close the schools these days. If they forecast us getting, between 3 and 5 inches, which is ridiculous. Never ever. But oh well, things are changing. Things are different. So it's packed really nice. It's got some bubble wrap on top, and it's got these terrible. I hate these. I hate these because they just get all over the place. And so I'm just going to try and leave all of this in the bag. They did give me a heat pack. It's still hot. So, but yeah, hopefully I'm opening it from the right side. I don't see any sort of invoice or anything. So I'm just going to dive in. I'm assuming this is a plant. And looks like it's in a 2-inch pot. And wrapped very securely. Okay. So that's the plant. Here's the tag. Direct star crossed with Epicattleya lime sherbet times lime times little stars. I believe that's named something now. The Epicat lime sherbet times Brisavilla, maybe Cocada Vola something. I don't know. But that should be pretty. Well, I'm not going to go out in the house. I have pictures of these. Gyrac stars, a reddish Brisavilla colored flower. These are mostly Cattleyas. They are all Cattleyas and crosses. Brisavilla is technically a Cattleya. So then it's, like I said, lime sherbet crossed with little stars, which is a Brisavilla nodosa looking flower, maybe some yellow tones. I have one of those, but it's never bloomed for me. It's in semi-hydro, so I'm hoping that I will see that flower. Hoping that I will probably mount this. I like to mount my Brisavilla hybrids or my Brisavillas in general. I did buy that. One of them on my list, so I just keep digging. And here's another. So, and this is the reason why I pretty much did this order now is because it is, yeah, they do have that cross. The lime, slime, whatever, sherbet by Nodosa. Yeah, I've seen that in a bag baby. We don't have bag babies here. You guys are so lucky. But this is a Brisavilla Nodosa crossed with Cattleya guatemalensis, which is a orange Cattleya species. Well, it's a natural occurring hybrid, I believe. So that should be a pretty color between the white of the nodosa with the sort of orangish plum color, not plum, but fuchsia color that guatemalensis is. A peachy color, not peachy, kind of peachy, pastel. Should be interesting. Here's another 2-inch little, whatever they call these, nut pots. Hey Denise, there you are. You probably already have all of these little crosses that I'm opening up right now. I'll recap just for you. This is a nodosa crossed with Cattleya guatemalensis. And then I'm pretty sure you have both of these. Gyrac star crossed with lime sherbet times nodosa. I know you have both of those. Probably blooming right now. So that's the cross. And this is the first time of me ordering from uh, what is it? La Orchidea, Tropicale, something. Sarasota. Here's another one. BC Golden Glory crossed with Nodosa Brisavilla cordata. That's that one. So that should be interesting. Golden Glory is more of a yellow and it looks just like it sounds. Okay. Yeah, I will pull all of those for sure. The ones that I unpotted, well not unpotted, but that I've unwrapped. Those will all be mounted. I have found that they do so much better for me mounted than in a pot. They do nothing for me in a pot. Okay, this is a nice sized Brisavilla, and it is pretty common nodosa with sunspots. That's a fairly common plant, nice size. I will most likely mount that as well. So I'll put that back here. Then thank you all for being here. I'm rushing through this so that I can and we all can get on with our evening. I know we are all just getting home from work. This is a fairly large order that I've been putting off for a long time. And this is a Brisavilla, of course. This is where this order is from, which I'm sure you all are familiar with. I finally broke down and ordered from them. And what I have here is Benosa. I've already got a Benosa, but this is I like the cross. That bicolor is fairly unusual and it adds different color to the flower of the Benosa. And it's got a nice growth. This is a nice plant. It's bloom size. There's a sheath over there. Okay. Then this one, of course. This one is Maikai crossed with BLC Apache Sunrise. I wish I could have gotten Apache Sunrise. Well, you're lucky, Charles. You're lucky. I am still planning. Well, I had planned on coming down there and at some point in the next few years to. I hadn't decided where. Probably it was going to be the Sarasota area, Tampa area, uh, just to kind of check out some nurseries down there. So when I found out that the Missouri Botanical Garden will not be even open next year because they'll be doing renovations, building all new greenhouses, and so I won't have a show to go to in January. You're lucky, Denise. I want one. Uh, but that made me even more uh, likely to consider doing Florida, Tamiami around that same time. So now this is really nice because this is the season for Guatemalensis, and I just can't get enough of them. There's some sheaths on the plant, a really nice plant. This is bloom size, of course. There's a sheath here, and there's a sheath here. And as I've said before, these plants hold their sheaths. This is these are Guarianthe, yeah, and they hold their sheaths just like all the others. Bogranjana, it is really nice. But they do get Spencer Lancius. She has one that's double this size, and hers blooms beautifully, beautifully, mass blooming. But yeah, that's a nice plant. This is Guatemalensis alba crossed with another cultivar of Guatemalensis. So that should be an interesting color. These are very pastel-y, uh, peach, pink, sort of that color in between there. Orange is in there as well. Really nice. Uh, then shouldn't have too many in there, too many more. Guess they left their pin in there. Here's another 2 inch. Let's see if I'm missing anybody. Yeah, I love species as well. I mean, I love, I love it all. I mean, I have my favorite genuses, and then I just go crazy. But yeah, especially since there's an Equagenera in Florida now, even though it's probably who knows where it is because Florida's a big state. But that's another reason to go down there. But anyway, this is another Nodosa, fairly small seedling. Roman Holiday. I pointed out. Well, I just threw it away. Me and Denise were talking about that in my last video or my last live. I just threw that plant away because I'm just throwing them away if they're eyesores and giving up on them. There's no point in keeping them if they're brown. So this is a fairly small one, but they grow fairly rapidly, and it looks like it has some little growths that are coming up at the base, which is fairly unusual for this time of year because in the past these, for me, don't necessarily start their growth until midsummer, and then they don't even bloom until fall. So must be that Florida weather. And this must be the last plant. in- Yeah, this is probably the last plant. Well, the last plant in this box. There's another box, which you know what it is. So I'm saving the piece de resistance for the last. And of course, it's another Nodosa cross. Alice Glondon. Gludon. Okay. And there's the size of the plant. It's got a nice new growth here. Nice size pseudobulbs. This is a 4-inch pot. I think these were $20. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that's all from that place. So I'll move on to this, which is from the place that I said that I ordered it from. Yeah, I think they're fairly beautiful as well. The colors, I'm so absent-minded. Well, I was just trying to do the video, and I have a sheet that I printed out with all of the pictures, the color pictures of the parents. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this. This is exciting. Well, it is exciting, but it's kind of stressful at the same time because I know that whatever this is in right now, whatever media, whatever container, I'm going to have to deal with it. And you know what? I think my thing is a little bigger than the one that I just got. I think because this heart, well, you know, I didn't have to show it to you. But yeah, it is like Christmas. It is like Christmas. But what I was saying was the stem of this plant compared to this plant, what plant looks healthier? This one or this one? That's a good question for beginners because they're technically this one is taller. This one is maybe wider. So which one would you pick out? This has two. This has a little baby. Which plant would you pick out? I guess this has a little baby as well. I think I'd go for this one. This is the better plant. Even though this one looks more enticing, it's taller, it's got a nice little growth there. This plant, you can see roots at the bottom coming out. Yeah, well, I have both, so hopefully these are good starts. But like I'm saying, this is in total sphagnum, and I am going to grow this as a vanda. So, and look at the root there. This is a better plant. I bet if I pull this out of the pot, and maybe I'll do that when I repot them. I'll probably just repot them together. That's another video. So I'll do that. But yeah, I'm sure everybody is saying this plant because everybody's an expert in here. Not an expert, but they know we all know our plants. This is the one. But that is my haul, guys. And I am not going to hold you up any longer. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what? There's a plant in here. Hold on. See, I was getting ready to fold all of this together and close it up and throw it out in the dumpster because today is garbage day. And look, wait a minute, what is this? Well, whatever it is, this is something that I will be giving away. This is, well, yeah, this is where I got the other freebie. So, okay, this is another Neo Phoenicia cross. Looks like it's crossed with Phalaenopsis. Yeah, okay. So I will be giving this plant away too. I might just, well, yeah, that wouldn't be fair. I was going to say I could just send this to Fernanda with the one. But maybe someone in the US wants a Neo cross. So stay tuned. I'll be giving it away in a very future video because I don't want to keep it because I kill these. But anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. Let me get up here. Longest shipping time. Uh, if I'm going to be honest, one time I took a risk and I ordered a plant from Indonesia that showed up maybe 3 months later. It actually ordered, yeah, I ordered it in the fall and it showed up in the middle of winter, of course, like in January, and it was completely toast. So that was 6 months, but I only paid $20. Yeah, I think I only paid $20 total for the whole thing. Good to see you, Ron. Good to see you. Good to see you all. And I was gonna show somebody something. Can't remember. I'll do it another time. But thank you all for showing up. You guys have a good evening, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. Enjoy your orchids. Ciao.